Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Gould. This will be quite a short episode. As you might well have noticed already, Gould's living room has changed somewhat. We've gone up in the world. Notice the Chagall. Or Chagall. I've probably mispronounced it. Gives away one's class, you know. Anyway, let's not waste time with such idle chatter. Let me try and set up as usual. How's this working? Got a bit short now. Oh God, even worse. I'm going to read a fairly recent poem. This one's called God's Out the Window. God's out the window. Still on my bookshelf, Tolstoy and Blake. Lost my faith. Flew out the window like a fly from a web. My lust went bust just before my heart turned to rust. And this pain saved me from breaking up others who could do better. I put it all in a letter and kept a copy safe. However, the contents went out the window, along with the gifts God did bestow, and I became bitter and hollow. Getting pissed off with the word God? Well, don't worry, because he's out the window. I lie my head on an existential pillow. It's just as soft and comforting. And beside my bedtime table, Camus piled high. The other books are in the drawer, in the dark. The boy in the woods has a heart of lustful aim. He makes a means to attain goods in a mood that knows no shame. Each time his foot is lifted and then lands on soil are the times his mind transcends to peace and then back to turmoil. He comes to a bowing of trees, interwoven twilight beams, a tunnel, a vortex before him he sees, an alluring force where death is but a dream. His soft beard, neither boy nor man, a voice cheered, love all you fear. His clothes drop away, like the stars as night turns to day. The boy sees himself as a child of the wood, running through a live, fearless fire like blood. The boy in the wood is found and heart renewed, inner jeweled, and outside the world is a man and a world fooled. Eyes that reflect the fire in your soul, live the life fighting the skeleton grip of control. You danced on bare ground with eye in mind, with the sky spirit leaving mundanity to the sinking shit of the city in order to garnish pity. You left pages that tell of ages spent, so poor that purse could not pay rent. You sang in the richness of making love in poppy fields, the sun shining on your moon and all-night bruins in lilac-layered ruins. Perhaps your flesh alone carries your sins, for your heart stretched until torn, stared in the face of death until you were reborn, awake night after night, witnessing each new golden dawn. Sing the song of the universal choir, or only hope to drown in a lake of fire, a floating microcosm or a flower in full blossom. We are children of this day that points to no direct righteous way. The paths that we pave are cemented in freedom, so as no change should ever require a slave. Then let it be known on thy tombstone, here lies a poet's grave. Reminds me of where I was when I was 23 in the band called the Sun Machine. Yeah. The Boy in the Woods was actually inspired by one Sunday morning. I had my Saturday night out in Stourbridge, drunk as a skunk, and kept to Aids Skidmore, the guitarist in the band The Sun Machine, and I was making my way to a friend of mine, Andy Donaldson's, who at that time was still with his first wife, Anna, And they lived out in the sticks a bit, and I was running through a wood, and whilst I was running through the wood, I seemed to experience some kind of vision, for want of a better word. Just the feeling, actually, is far better. Some kind of primal feeling. There was endorphins kicking in. Yeah, I've become quite accustomed to those endorphins kicking in recent years. But it gave me some kind of experience, which I reflected upon that evening and wrote that poem. So there it is. I will leave it there, and you will see and hear more from me, from my new surroundings. Thank you.